So moving on to the next bedroom, we've got the smallest bedroom. So this is again a white wooden door. This has been painted. The door handle is silver and it opens outwards instead of inwards. The inside of the door is also white wooden painted, and the door handle on the inside is also silver. So I'm just going to check to see if that opens and closes, which it does. The flooring to this room is exactly the same as the rest of the house. It's brand new grey carpet, very spongy. It's got underlay and the walls are blue. So we've got a lighter blue all the way across that wall there, a darker blue to the back, and the same lighter blue on that wall. And then I'd say it's probably like a grey blue, yeah, we'll call it grey. The light fitting is a little bit wonky, not quite sure what's going on there, but it does work. So it just needs a light covering to go over there. There is a pin in the wall. There's one pin on that back wall, one pin on the side wall, and 3 pins on the other side. The top of this window there is a curtain rail which you can attach your own curtain to. There's a radiator which does have both its knobs on that side. It's a little bit chipped. The windowsill is white. Not in a perfect condition, and the window has suffered a bit of scratches. Suffered a few scratches on the sides there. The window opens, but there is no window key. And there's a silver plug socket and a silver light switch. Moving on to the next section, we've got the airing cupboard. The airing cupboard has a white door, wooden, with a silver handle. The silver handle looks new, but it doesn't have a handle on the other side. In the cupboard there are some patches of carpets, a couple of tiles and some paint in the top there. So there's like a swatch of carpet here, which you could maybe use by the front door or the back door if you wanted to. It doesn't seem to be doing anything in there. And there's a couple of replacement tiles there for the bathroom, it looks like, as you can see. This door also closes. Next to it is a small radiator. This has got one knob on one side and is missing one for the other side. The next one we've got is the bathroom. The bathroom has the same door as everything else. So we've got the white door, wooden painted. This has a silver handle. The silver handle looks new, in a very good condition. The door itself is quite stiff. Yeah, the door is quite stiff, but it does close, which is good. There is a silver bar that joins the carpet to the tiles. The tiles themselves, it looks like the builders have left it not in the greatest of condition, but it does just need a clean. There isn't anything dirty about it as such. It's just from where they've been doing some tiling wax, and then haven't cleaned it properly. So it is a bit dusty. There is a little bit of paint on the floors all the way across. There's some paint splatters. Or at least what I think is paint splatters, it might not be. Maybe just from where they were filling in the tiles. So a few of the tiles have been broken and it looks like they have been fixed. So it's probably residue from that. To the back of the door there is a door hook. This is gold. This has got a little paint on it as well. It looks quite old, a little bit rusty. There is a switch to the fan. The ceiling is white, it's textured paint dabbing. The tiles are grey. So we've got a darker textured tile to the bottom, a pattern across the middle, and a lighter textured tile towards the top. Looking around the bathroom, these are all in an okay condition. There is a little bit of discoloration to the back of the door. But overall not too bad. The toilet itself is missing part of the push button. It's also suffered a bit of wear and tear from previous tenants using it. But it does flush. The taps around and working. There is a stop to go in the sink, which places just like that. The window still has a few watermarks. The window itself is a leafy pattern with white UPVC and gold handles. The windows open and close. But we just don't have any keys for them. The bath is white with silver handles and silver taps. The taps are working. And the area around the bath is free from mould. It looks like it's had new silicone all the way around the edge. There is a clear pane of glass for the shower door. This is in a very good condition. With a silver handle, and it has plastic all the way along the bottom. This is where the shower is attached. However, I did notice that it is slightly loose, and this is very, very loose. It should probably need securing at some stage. I've had a look at the top there as well, and it seems to be held together with like a really bad job of silicone, so that would probably need attention, as you can't actually move the shower up and down. So this may potentially break if the tenant does try to move it at some stage, which probably wouldn't be their fault. So moving on from the bathroom, we've got the third bedroom. The third bedroom has a wooden effect laminate flooring. It's not the same as the downstairs. This is a bit lighter, probably a bit of a beachy chestnutty effect. The door is white wood painted. No visual damage that I can see. The door handle is is silver. Silver, very good condition, and the same on the other side. On the other side of the door is white painted also, which is in a good condition. On the floor there you can see there is a few paint marks from where it has been painted, and there's a door stop which has also got a bit of paint on there as well. The walls are cream with a few dents which has been painted over, and the ceiling is white textured. There is a bulb in the socket, and this is working, but the top of the light does seem a bit dirty. The light switch itself has a little bit of pink on it. And as I was looking down the side here, there are a few hair grips and things, so potentially this might have been a little girl's room at some stage. There's a light, there's a socket here, which has got 2 plug sockets. There's a wooden rail that goes right across the bottom there, which has also suffered some paint damage. The window sill is white painted. The window is white UPVC with gold handles. The handles don't have any keys, but they are working. They do open and close fully. There's a radiator. This has been painted white. It's got one knob on one side and missing, oh no, it has got one, and one on the other. As you can see with these have suffered a bit of paint damage in the past also. It looks like there's just been years of different colours which has touched it at some stage. So this area of wood goes right the way around the edge. And as you get back towards the door, it's actually missing it on this side, and that's how I noticed that there was a couple of hair grips and things down the side. The flooring itself is in a good condition. It's just it does have a few scratches going across it, but nothing visually obvious. As you can see there's like a slight scratch that goes right across, but it is very thin. Moving on to the 4th bedroom. So this is a double bedroom. There's a gold strip that joins the carpet to the laminate flooring. This laminate flooring is the same as the one that we just went to, so it's a beachy, chestnutty kind of wood colour. The door is white wood painted, and the door handle does look new. Turning the lights on, one of the lights is working. I'm not sure whether there's a light switch to the other one. Yep, so there's a light switch to the other one as well, which is also working, and both have bulbs. The walls are cream. These have been freshly painted. The ceiling is white textured. And as you can see on the floor, there is a gap between the laminate and the wall. This goes right the way round. Again, with some paint damage. Right the way around the room until we get to this step. The step looks like it's been damaged. It seems to be taped over and cracked. As you can see, there's like some tape there, which is just kind of holding it onto the step so that it doesn't come away. And it seems to have completely snapped off the edge there. So it does seem to be missing a little bit of wood around the edges. The back of the door is in a good condition, similar to the front. 2 pinholes on the back. There is a door stop. This has a little bit of paint on it, and the laminate also has a few paint splotches. This bit of laminate here, you can see maybe it's had a bit of water damage in the past, and it is a little bit scuffed. Joining the bedrooms, there is an area here which is textured. This has been painted white. It looks like it's possibly wallpaper which has been painted and stuck on. The wood that goes right around the edge of the property here This has actually got blue paint splashes all the way across it, so it looks like the wall was maybe blue before, and they've not taken the greatest of care on painting. There's some light switch, plug sockets. There's some plug sockets, and there's also a TV socket. The windows are brand new PVC. They have gold handles. The window opens and closes, but it doesn't have a key. Again, opens and closes, doesn't have a key. Opens and closes, no key. The window itself looks like it may have blown in the past. There was some condensation running all the way through. Again, with this one at the side, it also has condensation which has built up over time and left some watermarks behind. The windowsill is white painted. Visually looking at the room, there is no mould, no signs of mould that I can see, and no major damage. The radiator is white painted. And there's also some metal prongs that come out the side here which have been painted. The ceiling in this end room is smooth and white, whereas the ceiling in the separate part is textured and white. Moving on to the main last bedroom, we've got a white wooden door. The door itself is in a good condition. It looks like it's been recently painted. The door handle is silver. It looks like there was previously a door handle there which has been replaced at some stage. The door handle is in a very good condition. And again with the other side. The door on the back is white. And it does have a slight scratch just to the top. The skirting boards are white painted. These do have a few scuffs. I'm going to zoom in so you can see that there are just a few scuffs there. It's not perfect, but it has been freshly painted quite recently. The wall does have a little bit of a texture. It's not completely smooth. It looks like whoever's painted it previously has left a few paint splashes, so when it's been repainted after that, it does seem to come through. The radiator itself looks like it's also suffered a bit of paint damage. There are some red splashes from the previous tenant. I'm guessing they had a red room. And on the other side of the radiator, you can see that the knob down there is also got a bit of paint damage on there as well. The window is white UPVC, it's got gold handles, there is no keys to the windows, but they do open and close smoothly. Wow, this window isn't, oh no, it does close. That's fine. Around the edge of the windows, you can see from where there are some red paint marks. I don't know, maybe you can see it on here very well, but there is some red paint marks around the window from the previous person who painted. There's also a cable that comes out of the wall. This has got a bit of paint marks on it as well. This is black with cream paint. The carpet is grey, the same as it is for the rest of the property. This is in a very good condition. This is brand new with no dents. No dents, marks or stains. The light bulb, the light socket has a light bulb. I'm just going to check to see if that works. It's working. The ceiling is textured. It's textured in white. Having a look at the banister now. The banister is a dark wood, which goes with the theme of the windows and the front door of the property. The walls around the landing are cream. These are in a very good freshly painted condition. At the top there is also another loft hatch which has been painted white.